Okay, so today we are going to learn how to make use of mechanism to create a simple a piston mechanism. So first of all, I've already drawn, I've already made the parts. I'm just going to show you the assembly. The parts you can make using simple extrude. So you'll get an idea of it once you see the parts. So I'll give it any name, say uh, piston cylinder. Piston cylinder. Okay, I've given it a name and I'm not using the default template. I'm using the MMNS ASM design. Okay, so first of all, let me click on assemble. And here is a list of parts that we are going to use. So first of all, let's start off with the block. I'm going to open this. So this is the initial setup that you're going to place. So make sure that you make it default. That's it. That's all you have to do, and press on OK. So this has been made default. Now we'll again click on assemble and start assembling the second part. So we'll go with the crankshaft. So I just click on crankshaft and hit the open button. So yeah. So once you open this crankshaft, you have to make sure that before trying to assemble it with this base, you need to give one of these are used in mechanisms. So first of all, the crankshaft is going to rotate. So you have to click on this pin because it is a pin joint. Okay, so you hit this pin. So you need to give two constraints for this pin. So first of all, let me give the constraint of the center line. The center line of this must always be aligned with the center line of this base. So I'm going to go ahead, and there it is. It's by default, it has given me a coincident which I want. Now what I need to do is, you can still see that it can move like this, which we don't want. So the next constraint which I'm going to give is this surface and the surface this. So there it is. Here you can see clearly that the connection definition is complete. So yeah, so this is how you make a pin joint. Now I go ahead and click on OK. So this is the first assembly that you have done. Now to check whether you have assembled the pin joint properly, you can click on drag components and select any edge of this, and you can just see. Okay, so yeah, you have made it right, no problem. Okay, click on OK. Okay, so let us assemble the next part, which is the connecting rod. I open the connecting rod, and then again we have to make sure to make it a pin because this is also going to rotate. So I'll take the center line of this and align it with the center line of the crankshaft, which is, you can see that this is the center line of the crankshaft. So yeah, this is one thing. And the second, the constraint which we are going to give, we can give the constraint of plane, the mid plane of this connecting rod and the crankshaft should be coincident. So yeah, there again you can see the connection definition is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the OK button. So yeah, half the assembly is complete. Now again I'm going to click on the assemble and go for the end cap. Okay, so here there is no need for it to be pin because this is going to be fixed to the connecting rod. So we'll just make it rigid. So yeah, the axis of this, and make sure that you align it with the axis of the connecting rod. So let's just check. This is the axis of the crankshaft, although the axis of the crankshaft and the connecting rod is same in this case, but we would like to align it with the axis of the connecting rod. So let me find it. It's always better to have it aligned with the axis of the connecting rod. it might take some time to find. Yeah, this is it. So by default it has given me a distance. Let's make it coincident. And the next thing, the next constraint which I'm going to give is this center line and this center line both must be coincident. So again it has given me distance, so I can make it coincident. Yeah, so there it is, fully constrained. You hit an OK, and then again you assemble the next component, which is going to be the piston head. So we are going to go ahead and open it. So first of all, the piston head is going to slide along the cylinder. So we'll give that constraint first. So for that you need to give the cylinder constraint, the cylinder mechanism. So it needs only the center lines of the two cylinders. Okay, so which are going to slide. So this center line and this center line. Okay, so this is you can see that the connection definition is complete. You can go ahead and drag it for your convenience. Now placement, and you again need to align the center of this connecting rod and the hole over here. So you go ahead and click on the new set, and in the new set you give it a pin. Oh sorry, yeah, pin. Okay, so for pin, this center line and the center line of this, they should be coincident. So there it is, they are coincident now. And again we will give a constraint of the planes. Okay, so the mid planes of both, this is the mid plane of, okay, one second, the mid plane of this piston and the connecting rod must be aligned. So this and this. So there it is, connection definition is complete. You go ahead and click on OK. So there you have it. You can just click on track components and test it. Okay, you can test whether it's working properly or not. So there you have it. This is your simple piston cylinder arrangement. Now if we want, we can automatically make this connecting rod rotate. Also you can go ahead and add a base plate over here. That's not a very big deal. You can go ahead and add that, but for the time being we won't do that. We'll go to applications, click on mechanism. Okay, so first of all, for the connecting rod to rotate, we'll click on servo motors and select this axis. Okay, and then we go to profile. Okay, after going to, okay, I'll keep it over here. After going to profile, you have to click on velocity, so it gives you a degree per second, and you can enter any value, say 100 degree per second. Click on apply and then OK. Then where you go is you take a snapshot of the mechanism. So go ahead and click on the snapshots over here. Okay, yeah, once you go over here, just click on this and let it rotate so that it can take a snapshot, and go ahead and click on close. Now we go to the mechanism analysis. Okay, and after going over here, first of all change the position to kinematic, and select the snapshot over here, and if you want you can run it. So there you have it. This is how you can rotate it automatically. Okay, and if you want to save what you have just seen right now, you click over here. This is again you can preview, you can view over here. So here it is, you can increase the speed if you want to. Now if you want to record, you click on capture, and after clicking on capture, you just browse where you want to save it. Say I want to save it in the desktop itself, and name is, I'll give anything, vid, anything, and yeah, just go ahead and click on OK. And then you can also save the format. Here you can change the image size and quality if you want to, but for the time being I'm just going to go ahead and click on OK. So after clicking on OK, you can see that there is this generating frame. When it reaches 100, your video is ready and you can view it in your video player. So there it is. close. So I'll just show you how you can view the video. Say, yeah, there you can see it. You can change the quality, of course, if you want to. So for the time being, this is it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you found it useful.